You won't believe how the Houston Rockets flipped the entire game in the final minutes. This video is about Rockets versus Warriors. Late in the fourth quarter, the game was tied, the Warriors were gaining momentum, and the crowd was already anticipating a series-clinching celebration. But then Fred VanVleet decided the Rockets weren't going out like that. He delivered one of the most clutch performances of his career. 29 points, 8 assists, 8 rebounds, and absolute control in the most high-pressure moments. His calmness under pressure, unreal. His vision, even with defenders closing in, pure leadership. If you're watching this right now, hit that subscribe button because we're breaking down this intense matchup like no one else. And trust me, Game 7 is going to be war. Now let's talk about the turning point. With just under 5 minutes left on the clock, the Warriors couldn't buy a bucket. They missed 13 straight field goal attempts. 13, that's not a cold streak, that's a total freeze out. And it was caused by Houston's relentless defensive pressure. They closed the paint, shut down outside shooters, and forced bad decisions. It wasn't luck, it was a defensive clinic. And who else deserves serious credit? Alperen Sengun and Steven Adams. They were monsters inside. Sengun dropped 21 points with 14 rebounds, while Adams came off the bench like a sledgehammer. 17 points, high energy, strong screens, and crucial boards. Every time the Warriors tried to sneak back in, Adams and Sengun said no. But don't get it twisted. Golden State wasn't quiet. Steph Curry lit up with 29 points, and Jimmy Butler came in hot with 27. They had flashes of dominance, but turnovers killed them, 17 of them to be exact. And what's worse, the Rockets turned those into 22 points. That's the game right there. Imagine this, your two biggest stars are scoring, but your team still can't hold the lead because you're giving away the ball, and that's exactly what Golden State did. The Rockets punished every single mistake, and then there's the rebounding battle, another area Houston dominated. 46-42 might not sound like a blowout, but when most of those boards are in crunch time, it's the difference between closing the game and watching it slip away. Now the Rockets head back home to Houston with the series tied 3-3 and the momentum swinging their way. The Toyota Center will be loud, desperate, and fully behind this underdog squad. And if Fred VanVleet shows up again like he did in Game 6, if Sengun owns the paint again, if that defense continues to suffocate shooters like this, Game 7 could be a legacy moment, not just for the Rockets, but for every single player on that roster. Golden State is in dangerous territory now. Their experience, their championships, their culture, they all mean nothing if they can't respond in Game 7. The pressure is on. The Rockets were written off by analysts, fans, maybe even themselves at times. But now they've got belief, they've got fire, and they've got one more shot. If you're hyped for Game 7, hit that like button because this series just became must-watch basketball. And if you're not subscribed yet, what are you doing? This is where real hoops talk happens. No fluff, just fire. Don't miss.